testing out the lights.
We're just discussing how we're going to get it up and inside and into the wall. Or we have to drill a hole in the floor.
Yeah, so I'll just run up along here, underneath there. There's a small hole there because we're going to have a storage here. Hole through the floor, into the wall. Right there. So if you could switch the car on and put the headlights on, I think that'll make this come on.
The headlights or indicator?
No, these are just illuminate when at night driving. I'm pretty sure.
Can you film yourself?
Yeah. This should come on. Dunno. Yep. 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 Awesome. Morning. So yesterday I did the electric brakes, and today I went to Bunnings and got the ply for the floor. So we went with the 9mm marine grade ply. They were $78 each. There was 12mm marine grade ply, but we went with the 9 just to try and save some weight, and it's a hardwood ply and it's got like a waterproofing glue in it, so it's pretty solid. It's better than your normal ply. So we've got 5 of those. They're ready to go in. I've measured everything out, so we've got the sheets are 1220 by 2440. But just with the spacings of our flooring angles, as you can see there, they're not 1220 apart. So the first one's going to be like a meter. Next one I think is like 1220. Then they're like 1100 a meter. Then 900 at the back or something like that. So we've got to trim them a bit, which is fine. We'll trim them, get them in place. Did my electric brakes yesterday. Just drilled a hole, you can see there, just then before I grab the camera, and that's going to be so I can get to the trailer 7-core wiring loom, whatever you bloody call it, for our side lamps. So you need side clearance lamps on a Caravan, everyone probably knows. So getting it from there, and it'll shoot up to there, but I'll do it like I did the brakes under the floor. Just want to get that one done before I get the flooring on, just to make things a little easier. So yeah, we're getting there. Pliers here, chassis done, brakes are on, ready to get a floor in and start working our way up from there basically, which is exciting. Thanks.
Is it pretty?
Yeah, very bright.
What was it, orange, red?
There's both, so it's red that side, yellow that side.
Oh, okay.
That's what they all are apparently, and you've got to make sure you got to make sure they're sitting on the right way. But that thing just comes out. You can spin it and pop it back in.
Oh, righto.
That's pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's one. I'll do another one for that side, and then I'll solder that all up, duct tape it up, put it away, put the plug in the hole, and run that nice conduit. Well, I don't know if I've got enough.
That's heaps.
It's not for through the walls, it's just for under the trailer.
Yeah.
Because that's obviously going to get grime and...
No, well mostly, what if you run over a stick and it goes under there and goes under the wheel and then rips everything out? Like
all that fun stuff.
So if it's neatly put away, it's...
Yeah, so if I've got... That's all I've got left. I might have one more piece. That's enough for there, and then a little bit for there. I need more clips though. And then we need... And then I'll be doing exactly what I'm doing here at the back when the tail lights turn up.
They should be here this week. I think I said that in the last clip too.
Yeah. So I'll go to that auto elec who's been really good to us. Well, it's just been really helpful actually. Get more of that, more of the clips, and then wiring the 2 backlights and the tail lights and the indicators and all that fun stuff. So we got the finished with the lights. These are I drilled my hole, got my trailer wire, or the I don't even know what it's called, 7-core wire, big thick cable that's running through the chassis. Pulled it out through that hole and then soldered on these 2 wires for our side lamps. So I'll just leave them there for now. A bit neater than that, obviously. And they're, yeah, same as the brakes. So I did the brakes yesterday, you've probably already seen this. This conduit's pretty nice. It's just extra layer of protection for the wiring that I used for the electric brakes. And then the rubber gland that just protects the wire through that hole. So, and that cable from the car goes all the way back to the back. I've run it through, and then when our tail lights get here, I'll just wire those up, and the 2 more side lamps. So same as I've done at the front, there'll be 1, 2 at the back. So there's 4 more to do, but they haven't turned up yet, and we're kind of just waiting. We've got the floor now, so I've just got to get it in, basically. So everything's back on the van, pretty much. Just going to put the wheel arches back in so we can get the floor on. So I had a time lapse going when I was doing these, but I think the battery went flat halfway through, so it'll be interesting to see what was caught. But they're in. Wheel arch covers. Thanks again, Josh Drummond. Always helpful when you got a mate, a sheetie, who's a sheetie in a workshop and just has some material and can whack up something like this real quick. And Mum's back from Bunnings.
I just went to Bunnings.
In-ground timber protector. Okay. And yeah, so we'll probably tomorrow.
Oh, you got them in?
Yeah.
Oh, it's wet.
Yeah, I'll put silicone around it.
Okay. I just stuck my finger in it.
So I've siliconed it, and then, but they still have to.
Should we put a wall in first before that?
No. So what I'm going to do, Drummond's going to get more of this. Shit. Just hold that. Drummond's going to get more of this material and fold up a 90-degree bit angle out of this stuff, and then it will run along there, down the other side.
And then down and in.
No. So that'll attach it to the wall. Probably once the wall's on.
Okay.
Because there's enough room there for it to slip in. I haven't really thought about it yet. No, actually. Angle, screw it to the stud, then a wall goes over the top, like the floor goes over the top of this.
Right, but there's nothing.
It's only thin.
What's on the other side?
So, when we do the aluminium checker plate on the outside, it'll get a bit that runs just like, it'll be like that shaped.
Inside.
Yeah, and it'll just go inside of that. And then silicone it to that. That's just my...
Silicone it or pot rivet it?
Like it'll screw or whatever to that.
Okay.
That's just the way I thought about doing it.
Righto. Okay. Where are we putting it?
Oh no, I'm trapped. Go out of it. Go out again. You see the other side. Okay.
Don't jump around on it though.
Perfect. That's sweet.
Alright, hop off now. No, don't.
I think. Is that flexing?
Yeah.
But it's because it's not fixed.
It was at this point that we realised the doubt started to set in that perhaps 9mm ply for the floor was not going to be thick enough. Very technical drawing.
Oh yeah. That piece will essentially just drop straight down.
I like it.
You think I nailed it or not?
I don't know.
Tell me the truth.
I reckon there'll be something he has to adjust.
Oh, around the wheel arches maybe.
Camera's still standing after that. I don't want that to snap on it. It's a little bit. Oh.
Yeah, I thought it might be.
Where does that sit with that?
Sits around the door well though, that's what I'm happy about.
This is overlapping a little.
Okay. Yeah, that's a bit out of square. Okay.
Just needs just a tiny little adjustment. Yeah.
It's better than doing that.
So it's just a bit too snug here, where it's rubbing.
So I'll just take a bit off there.
Oh, only a tiny, maybe less. Just remember to do less.
Yeah, blade thickness. Yeah, I was just marking where it needs to be done. I think that's okay.
That's fine.
So this one is the one that's landing on that skew bit of steel. The old chassis. That's like the guys, when they built this 30 years ago, welded these in, they're
Wonky.
all over the joint.
So that one's landing on a wonky one.
So this is landing on a wonky one, but I just made it to there, and then it's like
overhang.
It overhangs by 10 mil there, but we're going to recess it out 40 mil anyway, each one, I think. I don't know yet. Yeah, we will. We'll have to now. And then, yeah, we'll get a screw in it. We'll be fine. You're good.
Correct. Well, this is always the main area. As soon as you walk in, so it'll go in here.
That's where all the walking cabinet
and then here, right down the middle. That's in this L shape. You know, will be the main drag.
2 more.
Ooh. Yeah. That's so good. Good morning.
G'day. I'm just practicing how we're going to join it. I might need different screw heads. Like,
oh, those are going to be too wide. Are they too big?
That one sits down alright, but like I've already taken half the thickness out of the ply. So if I countersink it too much, I just don't know if it's going to...
I mean, there won't be that many screws in a row.
No, I'm just practicing. Practicing, figuring it out.
Are there screws that lay flat?
Yeah, I might just have to go get some better screws. Because yeah, I got those the other day for doing the framing, and I just quickly picked them up then to see how they'd go, but they seem to be sitting very proud.
Sitting high, which is not going to work.
No.
Can you see the steam? So what are you making it?
10 mil.
On both of them 10 mil?
And then half. Like just rating half of it off. So the other one will overlap and make it.
Yeah. Nice one.
Hello, Milah.
It's very cold out here, baby. Let's get your snack. We have had 723 new cases of coronavirus here in Victoria overnight, and Dan Andrews has now made it mandatory for all Victorians to wear face masks outside of their home, which is Sunday night will be the last time we're leaving the house without a face covering. A little bit of that, as this is a big part of our life at the moment, a big part of our life right now.
Chris, what can you tell us?
It stops a lot of things from being able to happen, and always watching every day to see what new restrictions we have and if I can work and if I can't work and... Anyway. Hey baby. Oh, that's a good spot.
Look away because I'm going to grind the paint.
No.
But when you finish your job...
That won't be seen.
I know. And when you finish your job at the front, you can give this a little brush.
Oh.
But I'm going to cut it out.
How did these all go?
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, great. They're all moved apart at the moment.
Yeah, as soon as you step on them, they slide a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Slip and slide. So
nice.
Start from one end and work your way to the other end.
Okay, so...
There's a little bit of play either way anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll just tighten up all the gaps and then the walls will sort of...
Yeah.
So I built this little step, and I was unsure how I was going to do it. Like, I've seen some and they get sheet metal the same as these guards, and they just fold a section, fold to a fold, and sort of sits in there like a little footwell. But I'm just going to do it different. I'm just going to put this little bit here. So that's sort of why I designed it like that. But
it needs some stability in that middle.
Yeah, I might just put this there and then just put a bit of ply there. Bit of this.
Yeah, and then
it'll be
make a wood box.
Yeah, kind of
thing.
This is in the way, so it's going to be interesting. I might have to put a strip there, or a piece like that.
Yeah.
And then that might be exposed. I don't know.
So for some reason, this front of the van is still wet. It's been, how many days has it been? A week?
Yeah.
It's been a week and it's still, look at that. So I'm gonna scrape it off and see if we can't just paint it on and try it again. So that's well and truly dry. Oh. So I'm gonna have to give that a quick sand, and then I'm also gonna have to brush these bits that the stands were on. Have you done those already? No. As well. Oh, the stand, where the stands were, holding it up, that has to be done too. And at the back, so I might do that job. Before Peter took this out, it was my egg spatula, but now it's a paint spatula. Alright, come on. Babe's doing some welding.
They'll all be sort of hidden anyway, here. Sorry.
What's that paint? She wet. I have proved to be useful.
Yep.
Is it? It's your step?
Yeah.
Nice. Beautiful. Well done. Nice step.
Yeah. No, I had to add this bit of steel
Yeah.
underneath.
Yeah, they saw me paint that.
And then I just sort of followed that profile, and I couldn't get it in one piece, so I cut it into two. That's going to be covered with something anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. But you'll have to build the walls up around it first as well.
Yeah.
Sides.
So,
Back.
yeah. Like, that's going to have...
Yeah, yeah.
When we do the new alley checker plate...
Yeah, that'll go
I'll
all the way.
probably put a sheeted checker there at the back, just to protect it from sideways. Got to paint it now. The tar. Awesome.
Thanks for so much for watching, guys. Look, that is it for this video. I could go on and on and on, but I'm going to have to make it into a second part for when we were painting the tar on the bottom side and all of that. We get our towel lights in, and the floor gets installed, screwed down, which is where we had a lot of issues. And then we have a storm. So that's all going to be in the next video. And as you can tell, as I said earlier, 9mm flooring is not going to be thick enough. We are uploading these videos knowing that we are in the process right now of actually pulling these floors up and putting something else down. So a disclaimer, do not copy what we've just done. It is not right. All right, see you guys.